this is Mr. Z, and today's topic is external stimuli of plant tropisms. Today you will need your journal, a pencil, and an electronic device. The learning objectives for today are to investigate how organisms respond to external stimuli found in the environment, such as phototropism and fight or flight. You will also explain and illustrate the different types of tropisms that are commonly exhibited by plants. You will also perform an experimental investigation to explore the effects of external stimuli on plant growth or organism behavior. If you remember last week, we were talking about the endocrine system and specifically the adrenal gland, which releases a hormone in your blood called adrenaline. The adrenaline gives your body an extra burst of energy, more oxygen in your muscles, enables you to run faster or do things with almost superhuman strength. When this happens, we will usually respond in a fight or flight situation. Fight means, of course, to fight your way out of that situation, and flight means to run away from that situation. These same responses also occur in plants, and this is what we're going to be looking at today. Tropisms have to do with plants, and we're going to explain to you the different types of tropisms in this lesson that plants can have. And finally, we're going to watch an experiment, and we're going to design our own experiment to explore how external stimuli can affect plant growth. Right now, take out your journal, and for the title of this section, you're going to label it External Stimuli of Plant Tropisms. Go ahead and pause the video while you write that title down, and go ahead and write down the objectives that we're going to learn today. Pause the video, and when you're finished writing, return back to the video. All right, now that you've written down the objectives for the day, we're going to begin this lesson with a discussion question, and you have two choices to answer either discussion question number 1 or discussion question number 2. Both discussion questions will require you to answer in the sentence stem that is given and also make one comment to another student's comment. You either agree or disagree with their comment. All right, so the choices are, number 1, have you ever seen a plant move? And you can begin that response with a sentence then that starts like this. One type of plant movement that I have seen is, and you will complete that. You will also read all your fellow students' comments, and you will agree or disagree with one of the comments. And you will use this format. I agree and disagree with your comment because. Be sure to be polite and respectful when you're agreeing or disagreeing with another student's comment. The second choice is, what is the purpose of plant movement? Why is it necessary? The sentence stem that you will use is, I believe that the reason a plant moves is, and you will complete that sentence. Again, you will either agree or disagree with a comment of a fellow student. All right, well, that concludes the introduction of external stimuli of plant tropisms, and we will continue to learn about them. Mr. Z, and we're continuing our lesson on external stimuli of plant tropisms. For this lesson, you will need your journal, a pencil, and an electronic device. Your instructions in this lesson are to watch the video by pressing the start icon on the television screen. To expand the video so you can see it in the full screen, there is a expand icon right here at the bottom corner of the video screen. You will also take detailed notes in your science journal. These detailed notes include illustrations of the different types of examples of plant tropisms mentioned in this video. You will list the name of the tropism, and you will draw what that tropism looks like. You will need to pause and restart the video as often as necessary to complete this activity. In addition to illustrating and listing the tropisms mentioned in the video, you will also give an example of the stimuli that causes that tropism response. Stimuli is the cause, and the tropism is the effect. So we want to know what is causing that tropism. So you need to list the stimuli that causes the tropism response. That concludes this lesson. You will be writing this in your journal. There will be a summary question that follows this video on the next slide.
Welcome to Moo Math and Science. In this video, I'd like to talk about plant tropism.
Hello students, it's Mr. Z, and it's now time for reading comprehension. Go ahead and read the first part of 2 articles. After you finish reading the article, it will be followed by quiz type questions in the next section. Hello students, it's now time for the second part of your reading comprehension. Go ahead and read the article, and when complete, answer the quiz questions that follow. Hello students, this is Mr. Z. Today, we will be conducting a virtual experiment on external stimuli of plant tropisms. Your instructions are to watch the video, pay particular attention to the phototropism experiment being conducted by the scientists. Notice the design of his plant. Notice the data that he's collecting. After completing watching the video, you will title the next available page of your journal, Virtual Experiment. You will then draw the plans of a phototropism how it's set up, and the drawing of what you expect to happen at the end of your experiment. So basically, you're producing what I call a storyboard, which is a video basically drawn on paper. So if you've ever seen a comic book, the way it is laid out, this is how you're going to draw and explain your experiment using phototropism. Be creative, try not to copy exactly what the scientists did in the video, and good luck, and I'm looking forward to seeing your journals when you return to school. All right, have a great day. Hello students, this is Mr. Z, and we are concluding our lesson on external stimuli of plant tropisms. Today you will need a journal, a pencil, and an electronic device. You will be summarizing your understanding of plant tropisms. In the comment section of the prompt, use 3 to 4 complete sentences explaining plant tropisms. So in the comment section, you will use 3 to 4 complete sentences explaining plant tropisms. That concludes a lesson on external stimuli of plant tropisms. I'm looking forward to reading your responses.